think the game will go a different way. But, hats off to the coaching, the defensive staff. They got that together and came up with a couple of big plays that sealed the deal for us.
Yes, sir. Now, we're talking right now with Coach Eric Dooley, who's actually en route to Dallas, Texas to take on Grambling. The press conference starting off on Monday. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Now, Coach, when you go into the half, they get a last-minute field goal at the halftime, to get the 1-point margin. What is the conversation like? What is it like? Are you pleased with what you're going into at the first half? What's that conversation like at the half room adjustments?
Well, I thought we should have gone in front. We made a bad decision. That's not being disciplined. I mean, I know we're fighting hard, but you can't hit that quarterback after he releases the ball. Those are some of the things that we talk about, detail. So now we gave them new life. That very well could have been the end of the game. That could have cost us. So we talk about the very detail. We want to scratch where it is at. So we talked about those things and make the adjustment. And the guy understood what he did was wrong. As long as I get an opportunity to tell them and show them what is wrong, I think we have a chance to make some great corrections.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, you still looking and assessing things with the win. As you state, there's always room for improvement. You got 3 games under your belt right now, Coach. And where do you see this team from where they started, where they are, and where they need to be?
Well, the improvement part is that, and I always expect that we're gonna fight for 60 minutes, regardless of what. And I like that. There's no quit in the young men. But I do like the way that we fought together and came back in and executed. When you have a game and you have so many turnovers, and then your quarterback come out and who I thought played exceptionally well, protects the ball and keep the offense moving. And I saw a grind in him that I haven't seen in a while. I mean, when we needed that.
You there, Coach?
Passion for it. So that's what you actually look for. And then I saw my defense come up with some big plays. We like turnovers. We like for those guys to turn the ball over. And you're talking about in the second half, more or less in the third and fourth, in the fourth quarter, the defense had them 3 and out. So I thought it was some great adjustments. I thought the guys played assignment sound and finish the game.
Yes, sir. Once again, we're talking with Coach Eric Dooley on the Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union Hotline. Panthers victorious over Houston Baptist by the score of 37-27. Now, Coach, you let it be known that your fast-paced basketball on a football court attitude and approach. Do you sometimes see in that possibly hurting your defense as far as giving them a chance to stay fresh and be ready?
No, because my defense.
We having a connection.
Then lead the conference in.
Okay, hold on, Coach. You kind of broke up just a second. I know you're traveling right now. We're going to try to get you off soon as possible.
I say, we like the approach. Right now, we kind of lead the conference in time of possession because we've been having a lot of drives that's been 10 to 12 to 15 play drives, which have been, keeping the defense alive. It just have been when sometimes we had those subtle turnovers, and the defense has to go right back out there. But I think we've been playing complementary football this season here with the defense.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I was very excited about you almost had that shutout in the second half. You gave up the field goal. You're going to have to do something about that, Coach. You got to
absolutely.
You got to finish that thing, man.
Absolutely. No, I agree 100%. I agree.
Yes, sir. And so as you're getting to another critical conference game, and we don't want to rest on yesterday's news, but it's always good to go into this game knowing that you've had the answers at least the last 3 years, and we know that doesn't have anything to do with this week coming up. What do you focus on as you make preparations for Grambling on this week?
We focus on Prairie. We focus on how can we get better. I like our chances when we play Panther football. I love our chances against anyone. As long as we understand on how to execute, how to play at a high level, how to play fast and physical, And then the biggest thing is the third down situations. I think we give ourselves a chance in any ball game we get in. So those are the focus points that we look at. But then, what was real pleasing when I look at the penalties right now, we're starting to understand the discipline side of it. Yeah, we had one costly penalty, but when you look at our penalties, they're coming down. And that's the thing that let me know that the maturity and the discipline side is there with the team. So we focus on Prairie View to get better, and I like our chances when we get better.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the penalties and time of possession. And I like them rushing yards. I'm kind of old school, coach, and I know you are high flash, put the points up there, but I like that run attack that can eat up some of that clock and put the points up on the board. And those are things where I see it seems like this program is trying to turn that corner.
Absolutely. I think I got some good running backs. We rested one running back because he was sore in the ankles. We rested LaDamian Brooks, which gave our freshman an opportunity to come out. And, he's going to be very, very excited when this young man get going. So I think our rushing attack is going to be good, and we got some offensive linemen back. So I feel good where we are right now. I know a lot of folks give me that title, want to throw it around, but I always want to be balanced.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Balance is always the key, but sometimes you got to air it out there too. And hopefully we're not going to be playing catch up for the remainder of the season, but it's good to be able to throw it when you want to throw it and not when you have to throw it.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yes,
but
sir.
we're gonna take what the defense gives us. That's one thing about it, and then we're just gonna spot the ball and play football.
Yes, sir. Now, Coach, as we're talking about spotting the ball, you're quite familiar with the Grambling system, even though they've been fine-tuning and readjusting since your departure there. What are some things that you know they're going to try to execute as we get into this week's competition?
Well, defensively, they're going to bring it. They're going to bring the blitz. They're going to bring pressure. They feel that they can get to the quarterback before your receivers can get open. So we know they're going to apply a lot of pressure. We know they're going to be stout in the run game. So those are the things that I know that they do, and they do well. Offensively, they're going to want to run the football. They're going to want to run the football to, like what you say, control the game. So it's just some things we got to fine-tune. We got to be able to shut down and run. We got to be able to get to the passer when we need to. And then offensively, we just got to be able to move the ball down the field and do the things that we are capable of doing.
Okay, and when you look at this thing, special teams, if you gave your special teams a rating right now, what number would that be on a scale of 1 to 10, sir?
I'm not pleased. If I had to say 10 right now, I'm right at 5. I'm midway because it did some things that's not us. We got to cover better. We can't let one guy beat us. That's not going to happen. We got to be able to make those tackles, and we got to be able to shut that down. So, of course, we're looking to make sure we get better in that department, especially on the punt return and kickoff return, because I thought it was too many yards given up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to be quiet. I've always been transparent with you, Coach. I had us at about a 4 for this week.
Yeah, we on the same page. I say 5, and I'm just a confident guy, but I say 5. We can't allow that because in my opinion, that really kept them in the game.
Yes, sir.
Good field position.
Yes, sir. And we don't need to give Grambling no sort of sparks of hope, glimmers of a chance, especially in the areas of the special team, because as you always highlight to that is 3 phases of that game: offense, defense, and the special teams part of it. And with that part being said, Coach, it's time for us to go through our Panther defensive, offensive, and our Panther pride of the week. And who would that be this week, sir?
Okay, the offensive player of the week is going to be Jawan Pass. I thought the young man came out and played exceptionally well. Got on 2 touchdowns, threw for over 300-plus yards, and played well. So I'll have to give it to Jawan Pass. When you talk about on the defense side of the ball, I thought that Drake Cheatham played a great football game. And he should get some honors within the SWAT. But now I go right back, and I guess this is going to be 3 weeks in a row, and this is a feel-good story. You're talking about a young man. We talked about the story already in Logan Jackson. this young man still dealing with it because you just don't bury your mother and forget about it.
Right.
This young man picked it up. He picked the football off to seal a deal. He came and played lights out. So I think that he gets that award again. He might have a record going. He's 3 weeks in a row. So I might have to go off to those three guys right there.
Okay. Well, you know what, Coach? With a young man being able to withstand the adversities he's had to deal with in his young life, I don't have a problem with it at all. Keep on keeping on, young Logan, and always do good. Now, Coach, this is your 4th year dealing with the State Fair Classic from the purple and gold side. We know the intensity of this game. What have you gained from this Panthers side of the fence that you didn't have that much of a perspective on prior to?
I know the expectation is different now. Ain't no doubt in my mind. The expectation is different, and it's a big ball game. You know, as a coaching staff and as the players, we say it's a big ball game because it's the next ball game. But I know that the Panther Nation is ready for it and excited about it, and I think it's just growing each year. But I like where we are and some of the things we're doing. But yet, you know, each year brings on a different challenge. So
Yes,
we up for the challenge, and we'll be ready to play this Saturday, no question.
Now, Coach, you got to forgive me. I've gotten thrown off with my pattern. Are we the home team this week, sir?
We are the home team. Yes, we are.
Okay. You going to give us a hint on what we're going to wear this week, man?
Let me tell you this here. You going to like it.
I'm going to like it.
You going to like it. You going to like it.
I'm going to like it. Am I going to have to give you
gonna
a
like
bear hug when I see you?
You're going to have to. You're going to like it. I can guarantee you, you're going to like it.
Okay, then. Now, is that me as an old school?
You as an old school.
Okay. You got me fired up already, man. You got me fired up already. That's all right. Well, Coach, I know that you are traveling, and we want you to be safe, more importantly. Get in there. Now, I know you guys don't like to talk that much noise, but I told A.D. Reed that if y'all need a mouthpiece to get up there at the podium and have the smackdown, I'm your guy.
I have to call on you. I like to consider myself the quiet storm.
I understand that, and sometimes though the quiet storm has to turn into a hurricane and let the folks see and feel them. You get what I'm saying?
No, I'm with you. Every now and then, that storm is a little different.
Yes,
you
sir.
know
That
which
storm
one it
becomes
is.
a little different because see, you're a tropical storm. You're the tropical storm, but every now and then they got to turn it up a few degrees, just a few degrees.
Got to feel it up.
And I know that you know you like to be laid back, reserved, and everything. But I'm your guy. If you need somebody, just let me know, man. I'm a phone call away, and I showed up there. They probably had to escort me out of there when I got done, though.
I like it. I love it.
Yes, sir. Well, Coach, look, we thank you again, man. Congratulations on the win. Let's keep them stacked up. And look, it'll be, I guess, fair to assess, and I'm not counting my eggs before they hatch. This first quarter of the season, we've been pretty consistent with it. It's that mid hump that we got to get over. But let's first finish this deal first before we talk about that next week.
Absolutely. I feel good about it.
Yes, sir. Coach Eric Dooley on his way to Dallas, Texas for the State Fair Classic between the Grambling State Tigers, and all I can say is go Panthers and go get them, Coach. You stay safe out there, all right, my man?
Thank you. You guys have a good day.
All right. Coach Eric Dooley of the Prairie View A&M University Panthers. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Thanking you guys so much for joining in with us. And until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.